Hello. I'm making sure I'm plugged in, making sure we're here. All right. If you are here, drop me a hello. Let me know that you are with us for Wind Down Wednesday for Hump Day. Hey, Dory. Dory, I'm going to give you a call after this. We got to touch base. Isn't that nice? You get like your own shout out. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Kate. Oh my gosh. Holy people. Just whoof. All right. Everybody is ready for some Wind Down Wednesday. What are you all drinking? Cocktail, mocktail, water, or wine, right? Water, wine, or whiskey. Now we have to like loop them all in. We got quite the group. I'm going to drink. My dear friend brought over. Oh, no, actually, hubby bought this one. He's over there like, hello, give me some credit. 1911 raspberry for me tonight. Brownies and whiskey. The evening snack champions. I approve. Holy dang. Water. I always approve of the water. Hydrate. Good for the face. Good for the nether bits, right? Just before you started wind down, I could see that there were people waiting for it to start. How freaking crazy is that? People are waiting. Oh my gosh. You know why? It's because we're going to be talking about the bass, and everybody loves a little bass in their life. So it's the thing. So that's what they're really here for, is the ass. All right. So that leads me to my first point. I am going to be dropping curses, but not just that. We're going to be talking some of the sexy stuff. So this is for 18 plus only, please. If you are not of legal mature age, legal mature age, the actual maturity that takes place is very questionable. But if you're not of legal mature age, turn your ass around, go look up some Teen Titans or something. I don't know. Okay. You do you. But that's what we're here for. We are here to talk about sexy stuff. And tonight we are talking about the back door. All right. The whoop. Okay. So, we are going to go over some announcements, is how we always do it. That's not a thumbs down. We're going through announcements. I'm going to ask you 2 questions. All right. And then we're going to get into our topic. And I have props. I have all the things to show you this evening. So now that's over there haunting me. Cheers to you all. How has your week been? Please let me know. Yay, nay, somewhere in between. All right. Here's my announcements. Here we go. You ready for this? Rope class is sold out, officially sold out. We are totally at max capacity. No more. We cannot squeeze another sexy human being in that door for safety reasons. We are sold out for our first ever rope class in October 20th. So if we can't get together then, good news is we have voted, you have voted, and you have all decided that we are going to do a Naughty November Boinky Bingo. I just love saying that. Naughty November Boinky Bingo. Let's see how much more I can drink of this and still say that, all right? Good until today. Why? What's up? What happened? All right. So for Naughty November Boinky Bingo, we are, wow, that actually that flowed really smooth, all right? Yay, bingo. I love some bingo, right? I'm going to bring toys. I'm going to wave, phallic things around and non-phallic things as well. We're going to have a blast. I'm going to do it with virtual. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little entry form out there. If anybody wants to come hang out with me for Boinky Bingo, I'm going to select a handful of people to actually come hang out with me while we have everybody with us virtually getting nasty. All right. So, okay, fair enough. Yes. PM me. Let's stay in touch. So we are actually moving the date just slightly. I'm looking at my calendar here. So Boinky Bingo is going to be Friday, November 11th. All right. So the details are coming, but mark your calendar now, November 11th. It is a Friday evening. It will be virtual. I figure we'll start around 7, maybe 7:38, depending on, what people suggest, but go ahead and put that on your calendar. If you do wish to comment anonymously, yes, do the thing. Oh, also do the things with the bells and the subscribe and the like, wherever those happen to be. Please do that. Because if we want to get giveaways, we need 70 more people. We already have 30. So we need 70 more to get our giveaways back. All right. So all the good stuff, I hand you free things, but I just need those 100 subscribers so I can have some functions here on YouTube. I promise. It's for me, but it's for you, okay? All right, so that's all I have for my announcements. You guys just want the questions. You just want me for my questions, and that's okay. There's a spec that's giving me like a total Marilyn Monroe. There we go. Cleaned my screen. Okay, so here are our questions. What I do is I ask 2 questions. You can answer none, 1, or both. And however many you answer generally gets you entries into our giveaway. Now, our giveaways will start when we hit 100 subscribers. Why am I being stared at? Oh, okay. All right. So here is the PG question. Put PG and then your answer. So PG, since I'm going to a tattoo convention this weekend, let's talk revenge tattoos. If you could pick any one person and strap them down and, presumably some sort of consent happened somewhere, but you could tattoo some sort of revenge on their body, who would it be and what would you put on them? Ooh, revenge tattoos. Arr, okay. Feisty, yes. So I am going to be in Hartford, Connecticut at Tommy's Tattoo Convention this weekend. It is a 3-day event. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is a blast. I've been to Tommy's Tattoo Convention previously, and holy shit, the artists there are amazing. The vendors there, they have performers, they have music, they have aerial acrobatics and sexiness everywhere. Oh my gosh. All right. So if you're in the Connecticut area, consider coming over to the Tommy's Tattoo Convention. It is going to be a dang good time. All right, BIL and put his most hated booze on his back. Okay, all right. Sorry, I have the itchiest nose, and there we go. Okay, so here's our triple X question. All right, so you put triple X and then your answer. I'm really getting into it. I mean, if we're gonna be talking about the bass, I'm going to be asking you about the bass, but I worded this question where you can still have plenty of anonymity. So please feel free to participate or not. I'm not a peer pressure kind of person. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Okay. So triple X, anal question mark, just a yay or nay. You don't have to say whether it's giving. You don't have to say whether it's receiving. You don't have to say whether you've done it, you fantasized about it, or just a yay or nay. Anal, yay or nay. All right. So, or you can message your answer. Absolutely. PG, my ex, and I would have. So, itchy nose means you're going to kiss a fool. That's right. Yes. All right. Come here, fool. He's over there itching his nose first. All right. So, triple X, yay. Triple X, not yet. Triple X, yay. All right. So, PG, if I could put a revenge tattoo on somebody, there is a person out in the universe that has a matching tattoo to this one. And I would like to pin them down and just put it would look like a big Sharpie mark was like scribbling it all out. That's about as vengeful as I'd get. I don't really dislike this person, but like we don't talk anymore. And now every time I have to tell people about this tattoo, I'm like, hey, I've got this matching tattoo with this person that doesn't talk to me anymore. So I just want it like, maybe I would just put like, I don't know, just scribble it all out. Yeah, that's it. Not super vengeful. Mind you, I can be very vengeful when I want to be. Okay, so PG, my ex, and I would have be kind because he needs to learn kindness. Kate, you're a really good person. I love that it's a revenge tattoo, but you're still putting kindness as you ink their flesh for eternity. PG, I'd be a total guy and tattoo a peen on someone's ass cheek. Would it be one of the peens? Toss me a peen, man. Toss me a peen. I love these guys. If you guys have never partied with me before, you are totally missing out because I always give
Rover.
Yeah, we call them Rover in my household, but look, he's even got a little bum. So if you decide you want to party with me, what am I flipping over?
Bumhole.
It's not a bum hole, it's a suction cup. All right. So if you haven't partied with me and you need to earn a peen, like just drop a PEEN in the chat and we're going to hook you up. So why does your peen have a bum? Because it's all about that bass, girl. It's all about that bass. Even the peen is like, I got it. All right, Caitlin. So what was I talking about before you? Oh, my triple X answer. the question very simply was anal, yay, nay. You don't have to specify giving, receiving, fantasizing, done it, none of the above. So my answer, yay. So I'm just gonna like hang out with my peen and we're gonna talk about how-tos, all the things from how to get it done, how to do it, how to prepare for it. All right. And I think that is one of the biggest things. There was a comment that came up on one of our social medias the other day about why is it that when you're in the mood and you're gung ho and your partner just whoop slips, it goes in like butter. But other times when maybe you're trying to play by yourself, or maybe the plan was to, come knocking on the back door, all of a sudden that thing's like, no entry. Okay. So this is lube and plug prep for the act. That is a very good tip. I just vacuumed the floor in here. Did you all see that? She just tossed the trash on the floor. Where's your attention at, dude? Right here, right here. So let's talk about prep. All right. I guess the number one prep is going to be all up here. All right. There is a mindset that comes with any backdoor play. And it is a mindset of A, I am in a safe space. I am with a safe person. And B, we are going to have fun with this. And I can stop this at any time. If either of A or B do not ring true, nope, go. Okay, come back later. Do not pass go. Do not, collect your 200. Try again another time. All right. So it is also a mindset of, what do you think, people? Being dirty. All right. Because the truth is, if you're going to play with the butt, things may end up a little shitty. All right. But that being said, the next steps for prep, we're going to try and eliminate some of that. All right. For some people, that is a fetish all its own, and we will never yuck on anybody's yum. But there are plenty of people out there that want to play from behind and just may not be into the mess that comes along with it. All right. Because when it's accidental, you are relaxed. When you are anticipating, all right, is when you are tense. Exactly. So you got to have that mindset of we are in this to have fun. If you build up all that anticipation, all right, if you build up all that anticipation, then yes, you're going to be tense. All right. So let's talk about some steps that you can take for prep, all right, that can relieve some of the anticipation, relieve some of the worry, all right, and that is cleaning, all right. Always make sure that you go ahead and, you clean whatever you need to do with your body to make you feel sexy. All right. Lingerie is not for your partner. It is about telling your mind, hey, we are in a mood. We are going to do this. All right. That whole shaving, if you choose to do so. All right. These are preparation. These are signals you're sending to your body and your brain saying, yep, mama getting laid. All right. Or Mr. or Daddy or whatever, okay? So part of this, I'm going to show you 3 different options for cleaning internally, okay? Enema helps clean out when you know what you're doing. Yes. So the enema or anal douche. In this case, we are going to we're going to call them kind of one and the same. The idea is cleaning out internally. Now, I have 3 tools, and I'm going to give you the benefits and drawbacks of each so you can decide what is best for you. Now, if you do decide to purchase a enema or anal douche from a store, please, for the love of all that's holy, do not use the solution that is in the box. That is a, what is it called?
Fleet.
A what?
Fleet Enema would be the name.
I don't want the name brand. What is it called when it... for the constipation, a diuretic, all right? Yeah, you don't want what's in the bottle. You don't want what's in the bottle. We're just looking to get a little clean, not to have you stuck. Laxatives. Thank you. Yes, it has a laxative solution in it that is going to break things up, and you will spend the rest of your evening in the bathroom instead of in the bedroom, or who knows where you had it planned. You were going to get bent over the table. I don't know, all right? So here we go. This is an anal douche. All right. This is an anal bulb. A lot of times you'll see it called that. And it simply has a corkscrew to pull this apart. So you fill it in here, it comes out here. Now, this in general is what you're going to find in a lot of places. So the benefits are that it's cheap, it's simple, it's 2 parts, it's easy to clean, all right? But the drawbacks to this are, all right, it's completely solid, it's soft silicone. The drawbacks to this are you have to find a very particular position to lay down to use this tool, all right? Because easy to remember, enema equals deep clean. Okay, as opposed to douching. Got it. All right. So the other problem is say that this is inserted into the body. You have then squeezed to expel the water into your body. What happens if I let go? Yeah, we did that in unison. That was in stereo slurpage right there. All right. So that is the drawback to something like these. All right. The other problem that I find that I get a lot of feedback about is so they have multiple holes. I don't see if you know if you can see, but there's multiple holes around the top. And a lot of times something with a thick top like this and the multiple holes, depending on the manufacturing, these can be sharp. Now you're always using a silicone-based lubricant when doing an anal douche or an enema. If it's going in the butt, it's getting lubed up, all right? So no suckage. It can hurt and be hell to clean. Oh yeah, because everything that you wanted to expel just now went whoop, right back into the genie bottle and it got funky up in there. You don't want that, all right? So these are great because they're cost efficient. They're really simple. There's not a whole lot of muss or fuss as long as you're doing it right. Now, I did say it needs a special position because if you fill this puppy up with water, all right, you fill it to the brim here. Then you screw the top on. Now what you have is a rocket shot full of air. If you were to squat your bum and sit down over this and then squeeze, you've just expelled a tube full of air into your behind. And that can get awkward because it's really only going to come out one way with all the other stuff and it's going to be loud. And hey, maybe that's what you're going for. Are farts funny?
Yes.
All right. Can we have a vote? Are farts funny? I want to know in particular if there is a gender divide on this subject. Are farts funny? Yes or no? Okay. So this is our first one. Now, the ones that we have tried to stock, all right, the ones that we have tried to stock after opening this one up and being like, all right, this one has a one-way valve, all right, which solves one of the problems that we discussed. Depends on the situation. Kate, you think, Kate, I should have known you would say farts are funny. Oh my gosh, except in church or at dinner with Gray. Depending. All right. The only time I think farts are particularly funny is if I have trapped some poor victim either in a car or under the blankets next to me. Otherwise, I tend to be the trappee instead of the trapper, and those aren't funny, man. It's not okay. All right. Anyway, so here is our next one. So this is very much like a combination. All right. So we do have that bulb aspect here again. I'm sorry?
The top, yeah.
What about the top?
This can also attach here.
Oh, good to know. Okay. So this one would be probably my go-to recommendation for somebody. And these will be available on the website within the next couple of days. All right. So this one is a combination of a bulb and an enema. This is really great because it is a one-way bulb. It has multiple, doesn't this have multiple? Yep. All right, it has multiple tips. All right, so as you can see, this is a soft, bendy silicone tip. And he's going to open, got a carrying case and everything because who doesn't travel without their enema? All right, so don't get in the car with you. No, it could very much be a trap. Now, all of these tops, we have one like this. This one's not bendable, but there's a variety of tops. You get the idea. But they all go onto this little screw top. You can, if you so choose, remove the hose portion and put your top. Well, he said you could.
You can.
All right, there's another way to do it. But you can put the top directly onto here if you don't want the tube. But the nice thing about this is you no longer have to be a contortionist laying in strange positions to make sure that you are not forcing air into your body or to try and squeeze the bulb fully and get every last drop, all right? And you don't have to worry about when you let go, it sucking in from here. It is taking the air in through this one-way valve at the bottom. This is highly, highly the way that I would recommend to go, all right? Because otherwise, okay, here's the difference between using this, all right? I can hold this here, and it is reaching my crotch. And this awkward position of like all the weirdness. And now, yes, whoop, all the things. Hi, okay? So, yeah. Efficient, easy, yes. Options. Options mean more comfort for your body, all right? And options are, it sounded like you farted. Was that this?
Yeah.
Okay, he showed me. It's a squeak toy again. Okay. He's trying to take it away. All right, there you go. All right, so here is the last one. Partner has gassed me out of our bedroom a few times. So has the dog. Oh, the dogs are the evilest with it. Yeah, dog farts are not funny. All right. I'm going to repeat our question one more time. I'm going to show you the third option that we have here for your cleaning and your prep, and then we'll talk some more about how-tos. Also, in the meantime, if you have tips, go ahead and drop them if you feel so comfortable. I mean, come on, let's be real. I'm not the only one in the room that has tips about this, but sharing them on the other point, All right, so. I'm parched after waving my anal bulb like a tail for you. So the questions were PG, revenge tattoo. If you could pick a person to put a revenge tattoo on, who would you pick and what would you put on them for the tattoo? And XXX, anal, yay or nay. You don't need to tell us whether it's giving, receiving, been done, or just something you fantasized about. Just XXX, anal, yay or nay. So here is the last one. All right. This is very much an enema as opposed to a douche. All right. So this is fun in that it is multi-purpose. All right. A lot of these. So this is a enema bag. This is a whole lot of water in what could be a whole lot of little time, depending on how you control the speed of the water flow. And that is all this does here. So we have this end, you can adjust this up or down the tube, and you pinch it closed to stop or slow down the flow of water, and you pull here to release, all right? But this is gravity fed. So ideally, something like with the bulb, you would squeeze it to get the water going before you inserted it. With this, you would open that valve, you would hang this on the shower curtain, or you're going to hang it back there? You want it just dangling behind me? Thanks.
No, I was offering to hold it.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. You can't really see it, but you get the idea. You can try peach play, and you can also get trainers to help. That's an excellent, excellent tip. I will break out the trainers at the end of this because, of course, I have those available, and they're pretty and fun. Thank you, Kate. Did this last, did not prep, just showered before, everything was fine. Have not done anal in forever, and he was just gonna go right in. Hey, and that's totally fine too. For some people, this is not a requirement. For some people, it really doesn't matter. For some, it's a matter of getting in the right headspace. This is sending your body signals. This can be not just a science-y, I'm cleaning out my body, but a type of foreplay for yourself. And for others, it is just about cleaning and, not having to worry about a mess. This, I do want to say, you need to be careful about this, all right? Because a lot of water, all right, this, I don't even know. Do you know how much this holds? It's not labeled.
That one is...
It's got to be like half a gallon or more. But too much water.
2 quarts.
2 quarts. All right. Too much water is not ideal for your body. All right. Especially if you are doing this on a regular basis. Now, douching or anal enemas are not healthy on a very, very frequent basis. All right. You do have a very fragile ecosystem going on in your behind, all right? And it is there for a reason. We're not looking to flush out the good germs. I'm just going to wave this enema around at you because I hope to drill the point in. Get it? Drill it? All right, sorry. Anyway, let's talk. If you clean out or not, poop can happen. Shit happens, right? Different size plugs work. Just size up slowly as your body feels like it's okay with it. Absolutely. I did tell it to use fingers first and just breathe. And I love that you were able to communicate with your partner what you and your body needed so that you and your partner could reach the place you wanted to be together. All right. Like rushing into it was not going to get either one of you where you wanted to go. That is absolutely, absolutely amazing. Way to speak up for yourself. Huge kudos to you. And I know it sounds like a small thing, speaking up for yourself, but in the heat of the moment, especially, it can be really, really difficult. So way to freaking go, reading your body and getting what you need. So I love that. I'm going to put that one down as my first tip on how to be willing to say what you need, whether that means slow down, whether that means stop, whether that means change positions, whether that means tickle it a little bit. All right. Whatever it may be. Now, I do want to show you, not show you like on me per se. You know what? I'm going to use this thing's butt. All right. So I am going to show you how to introduce some anal play with the intention of penetrating the anus. All right. So you can give it a little, no, I'm just kidding. That's not part of it. I mean, it can be if you want, but, yep. So that is not uncommon. Why? I'm not going to finger my koala bear. No, this is funnier. All right. That's kind of, no, this one has like a little pucker. We're going to work with the pucker. Okay. Thanks though. He's trying to be helpful, guys. So, yes. That is not uncommon. So the skin tissue inside the anus is a very, very, very fragile. Okay. That is the number one reason why anal sex is more likely to be a transmission of sexually transmitted diseases. All right. Is because when we have anal sex, there are every time, whether you see the blood or not, there are more likely than not micro tearing, all right, which causes a flush of our immune system to the area. And it's a lot of sciencey, but because of that very fine tissue, the tearing, whether it's micro or in your case, you did see some remnants of that. That is very common. Plenty of silicone lubricant can certainly help, and always make sure you're using protection. All right. So one of the ways you can introduce some penetration or to start getting things going is with the finger, for sure. I mean, like if you wouldn't stick your finger in it, I mean, what are you doing playing back there? No, I'm just kidding. All right. So the idea is to start around the hole. All right. And then don't go at it. All right. The idea is once you have stimulated the area, rest a finger like this, perpendicular. All right. What this does is allows you to feel for the body's reaction, because when the body reacts, you will actually feel that hole just slightly, all right, just slightly opening up. That makes a pretty good little, I could just be using my hand for this, but finger effing the peen, it's making my day, all right? So you're going to rest it like this. Once you feel that relaxing, that is when you bring your hand directly parallel to, all right, and you can then start to play around and slowly insert, again, with plenty of lube. All right. So that is a good how to start from the giver's end. From the receiver's end, and you know, a lot of you have been around long enough. Do you know what the tip is? The big tip that I always give. Go ahead. I'm going to give you a second. What is relaxing? What is relaxing? I'm going to grab the trainer kit. I only have the one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. Breathe. Breathing is relaxing. Absolutely. That is true. The number one tip that I give for relaxing is actually pushing. All right. Now I want you to think about it this way. You walk around throughout the day, And, well, nothing's falling out of your butt. And nothing's just falling out. So your natural state of your rear end is to be closed. So whatever you're doing, going about your day, your rear end is holding it in there for you, all right, until you're ready. So my biggest tip for you is that pushing is relaxing. And I want you to think of it as a gentle push. I want you to imagine that you are on an airplane, trapped in a tiny little airplane, and you think you have to fart, but you also had curry about an hour earlier to your flight, and you're not sure if you are about to gas everybody out or shit yourself. So you gently push just to test, all right? That's what we're looking for. That gentle push is, in effect, giving you some of that relaxation of the muscles there to allow entry. All right. So pushing is relaxing is my go-to tip that I give anybody who is first time wanting to explore any anal play. All right. So pushing is relaxing. And from there, yes, breathe. Because once things are in and things are going, all right, if you are not breathing and you tense back up, everybody involved, but especially you are going to feel that when you clench back up and there is something in there like, whoo, buddy, all right? So keep breathing. Yes, pushing is relaxing. Exactly. So keep breathing, all right? And don't be afraid to tell your partner what you need, or if this is solo play, don't be afraid to stop, slow down, come back to it. This is not a sprint, all right? There's nobody sitting there with a stopwatch like, you got to get this 6 inches in before ding, 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 ding. No, this is a marathon and it's about having fun and exploring your body, all right? So I'm going to show you the training kit. And if it's something you like, cool. It's already up on the website. If it's not, that's fine too. Was this a good topic? Did I scare anybody away? Hello? No, I'm just kidding. Let me know. So we have more topics coming up. I want to do topics. Please let me know. No and yes. Okay. All right. It was too much, but not too much. Yes, yes, and no. It takes a lot more than this to scare us. I should know that about you, Patrick. And oh my gosh, you're over there blushing, aren't you? Just, he's got what is it? The what? No. Anyway, so here is a trainer kit. Now this, all right, is fantastic because this is going to give you 3 different sizes. If you are just starting out and you are looking for a training kit, I am going to 100% recommend silicone. The metal is great. The metal is beautiful. The metal is so fun. You also do not want to have, if you have a vulva, you do not want to have any penetrative sex. And this is, just a one-off suggestion. Ideally, if you've got a metal butt plug in, you're not going to want to have penetrative sex in the vulva, all right? Because you have now you have tissue pinched between the metal bulb and whatever is penetrating, and it can cause, again, that bleeding that we talked about. No, meaning not scared, and yes, good topic. Okay, awesome. Who wants to learn about furries? I totally want to do a whole topic on furries. Maybe we'll mush it in there with some pet play to keep it fun. I'll come in an ears and tail or something. But I would love to maybe talk about some furries. Furries! All right, we got 1 vote for furries, but I kind of already knew that was coming. So ideally we're looking for silicone, and you want at least 3 sizes. Some kits may have more, some may only have 2. But here is another tip from me to you. You will notice on almost all of our anal products, I'm going to say almost all, there is this very thin stem, all right? Very, very thin. We have a couple that do have a wider stem, but they are very clearly for, a more full feeling. There are larger sizes. But this is to make sure that this can feel secure. Something like this, you could put in one of these and go about your day for a couple hours, and you are being naughty and feisty and a little blingy. Yes, those are jeweled hearts at the top, and nobody knows. I love secretly sexy stuff. Ha! Furries. I'm open to learn new things. Okay, we've got 2 votes that are okay to hear about furries. So this is our Bling Plus trainer kit from Lux. All right, it's got those awesome little jewel pieces. Now, a lot of times when you see these jewels in silicone, you actually can peel back the silicone and the jewels will pop right out to make sure that you are cleaning all the nooks and crannies when you are done with a toy like this. All right, so very, very important. Body safe, phthalate free, silicone, satin smooth, absolutely phenomenal. So that one is already up on the website, but I will be getting the anal enema bulbs, all right, that second product that I showed you. We're going to get that up on the website in just a couple days for you. I have seen another kit that has a plug that you can inflate as your body is ready for it to be bigger. I'm not sure on that. So yeah, there's nothing that I would recommend against those. If anything, I would always make sure my probably cautionary comment on those is make sure that you are comfortable with the functions of the toy. So a lot of times when you have, if it's those self-pumping inflatable toys, when you're like, and then you're like, oh crap, too far, too fast, where's the release? All right. So make sure you have a really good understanding of the pump and release action on those toys. And that you do not overinflate the toy by any stretch of the imagination, because popping that inside your body just sounds like a recipe for disaster. He's making the, ooh, no. But yeah, other than that, they do make inflatable toys. We have an inflatable vibrator that is safe for the rear and the front. I'll demo that next time for you then. But that's what I have for you this evening. So I will repeat our questions one more time and just keep an eye out. Make sure you mark on your calendar November 11th, all right, is going to be Boinky Bingo. We'll do virtual. We'll do some in person. We'll do some giveaways for that. And also, I'm going to ask you, keep an eye out. I'm going to make some posts for a thing I'm going to call Fill My Jar. The puns. Oh, okay. I can't help myself. So I want you to fill my jar with questions. All right. They could be sex related. They could be non-sex related. They could be anything. What's your favorite color? All right. What did you do today? I'm going to start collecting these questions in a jar. And these are something either myself, a guest on our show, God forbid we ask the man behind the curtain, but we will just choose one or a couple throughout our episodes. So your questions, whether they be educational or, hey, you just wanted to know what Kayla's, favorite food is, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Okay. No, we'll call it Fill the Box. I want you to fill my box. I'm going to get a box and I'm going to legit put the questions in. So send me ideas for pictures to draw on the box. I'm going to keep an eye out for the the posts I make where you can anonymously send in your questions. So yeah, I want you to fill my box. Dory for the win. Oh, and you can send your questions to contact@boink-ed. So boinked.com. All right. All right. Those questions were PG, revenge tattoo. Who would you tattoo and what would you put on that poor bastard? And XXX, anal. Simple, yay or nay. That's what I have for you this evening. Thank you so much for chiming in on Wind Down Wednesday. As always, you guys are phenomenal. All right. If you're watching on a replay, #replay, still comment, still get in on this. And I hope to see some of you in Hartford this weekend. I don't know if Mama's coming home with a tattoo or not. I'm about to get the glare. I gotta go, okay? I love you. Stay you. Stay you. Stay beautiful. Feel good. Be naughty. Mwah. Bye, guys.